7-star Rillaboom raids are right around the corner, and while we've spent most of our time looking at physical attackers so far, today we're going to look at a special attacker who has the potential to just be a monster that can show Rillaboom who the real boss is. So let's take a look at a Lucario build that you can use to just absolutely dominate Rillaboom and his ridiculous normal Tera type when he arrives in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet later this week. Let's get to it. Alright, Lucario is one of those, it can either be really easy or really difficult to find in the game, and instead of wasting a whole bunch of time finding Riolu and making it into Lucario, what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to Dalizapa Passage, just like so, and we're going to head down this tunnel, and I'm going to show you where a static encounter Lucario is that is basically already ready to go, and just needs a little bit of leveling and EV training. So if you come down this way, you head up through here to this little area, and we head up the side of this mountain right here, up to the top. You'll see that there's a Tera encounter up here, and wouldn't you know it, it just happens to be Lucario. So we're gonna head over, face off against this guy and catch him real quick, and then we'll get ready to do some EV training. Hey, there we go. All right, so once you've got yourself a Lucario, regardless of whether you use this one or you have one sitting around already, you're gonna need to head over to our favorite supply place that we spend all of our money at, and get ready to spend some money. In all seriousness though, this Lucario is super phenomenal. It is level 75 already. It is Ice Tera, so you will have to change the Tera type already. But at level 75, that means that you're not gonna need a whole lot to get this guy up to level 100 and make him ready to go. If you're using large XP candies, it's only gonna take 64, and he's gonna be up to level 100. But once you've got him to level 100, you're gonna head over to your favorite Chansey supply chain and get ready to spend some money. Alright, so now that you made your way into Chansey Supply, let's get ready to spend some money with a bulk buy. And just like we did before, we are actually going to start off by buying 25 HP ups because we're going to go max HP with this guy. And we're also going to go max defense, so you're going to need 25 iron. Now, I have 35 iron. I'm not going to spend extra money on this. But once you've done this, you are also going to want to make sure that you get your Lucario a modest mint, because we're going to give this guy a modest nature. First time we've had something different with this one. But once you've got all that, you're either going to spend 520,000 or 270,000 Poke Dollars, just like so. And once you've done that, go ahead and head outside and let's throw this guy together real quick. And now that we're outside, make sure Lucario is at the top of your party. Head into your bag. Let's go over to that other items pocket that we love to be in so much. We're going to go ahead, we're going to use our 25 HP ups on our Lucario. This is going to give us 250 EVs in our HP. We're going to go ahead and use 26 of our iron, because I don't have any feathers. So we're going to use 26 of this. That's going to put us at 252 EVs for our defense. It's going to be maxed out. We're going to come down, we're going to use 2 health feathers to max out the remaining EVs that we have in our HP, just like so. And the rest of this, just like always, is going to go into our special defense. So we're going to use our clever feathers. We're actually going to use the last 5 clever feathers that I have. Just like that. Boom. And just like that, Lucario's EVs are done. But while we're in here, let's go ahead and do some other stuff as well. We're going to go ahead and give Lucario a modest mint. We want to make sure that we boost that special attack. Aura Sphere is going to need that as much as we possibly can on this one. And while we're in here, we also need to check our ability on our Lucario. So let's hop out of here real quick. Check out Lucario just like so. It has the ability Inner Focus right now. We do not want it to have the ability Inner Focus. We actually want its ability to be justified. So we're going to head to our other items tab one more time. And while you're here, you're going to want to use an ability patch to change Lucario's ability from either Inner Focus or whatever it is right now to the ability Justified. Is what we want this to be. And once you've got that done, Lucario is pretty well built and he's ready to go. So if we take a look at this real quick, Lucario is level 100, fighting in steel with an Ice Tera. We're going to change that later, don't you worry. Our EVs are maxed out in HP and our physical defense with a modest nature, and we want to make sure our ability is justified and not Inner Focus. But with that, it's time to go see our favorite person in our favorite place and do some IV training real quick. So now that we're in our favorite place, let's head back here, see our favorite shady friend in the glasses, and do some hyper training on this Lucario. So we're going to pop in here, we're going to select our Lucario, and for this one, we're going to hyper train everything except our physical attack, because we're definitely not a physical attacker. In this case, our physical attack is hyper trained already. We don't need to worry about it. let's just go ahead and hyper train everything else. Call it good. Everything's hyper trained. And with that, let's talk about what moves you're going to need to make Lucario work against Rillaboom. And before I forget, because I know I'm going to, go ahead and give Lucario the Shell Bell. I know we haven't done this on a couple others. This one, you definitely want to give Lucario the Shell Bell on this one. Using the moveset that we're going to be using, Shell Bell, kind of desperately needed for this one. So give him the Shell Bell, and now we can talk about moves. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, for Lucario, here's the moveset that we are looking for this build, and you're going to recognize it because it's one that we've seen before. So we start off, we have Nasty Plot, followed by Metal Sound, Iron Defense, and finally we finish off with Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere is one of those really nice moves because it never misses. We don't ever have to worry about that happening. Absolutely phenomenal. And as far as moves go here, Aura Sphere, Iron Defense, and Metal Sound are all moves that Lucario learns via level. And the only move here that it does not learn via level is Nasty Plot. So that is your moveset for Lucario, and with that, we're pretty much done. We just need to take a look at this guy and talk about the strat real quick. But there you have it, guys. That is your ultimate Lucario to just absolutely dominate Rillaboom raids when they come out later this week. It's level 100, Fighting and Steel type, with a Fighting Tera type, not nice Tera type like when we caught it. Its held item is the Shell Bell, so we can get that HP back as we're attacking. Your EVs are maxed out in HP and physical defense, with a little bit in our special defense. We have a modest nature. Our ability should not be inner focus. I didn't have an ability patch for this one, so I apologize. Your ability should be justified on this guy. Our moveset is Nasty Plot, Metal Sound, Iron Defense, and Aura Sphere, with the strat going as follows. You're going to hop in, you're going to use Metal Sound to absolutely just crush Rillaboom's special defense until it cleanses you. Once it cleanses you, you're going to go ahead and use Iron Defense and Nasty Plot to boost your special attack and increase your physical defense. You could probably swap out using Metal Sound and Iron Defense, just alternating these depending on how long it takes Rillaboom to, go about cleansing you at the beginning of the raid. And once you're at max special attack, go ahead and start spamming Aura Sphere, and Rillaboom should just fall super, super easily to this one. This one, as far as special attackers go, is going to just be a dominant force during this raid. But that's it. That's Lucario to just absolutely dominate this raid. So get out there, build yourself a Lucario. Let me know down in the comments below. What are you guys thinking about this one? Okay, it's normal Tera type Rillaboom. I honestly think this one's kind of ridiculous. They could have given it a much better Tera type. It makes sense. It doesn't mean I have to like it. And as always, guys, remember, you got this. I believe in you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.